All right, for the which new knives you should get, that's a kind of a tricky question, and I'll clarify what I mean by that. We have four different lines of forged knives. Forged knives are the higher end knives. Those are the knives you really should be looking at. And the difference between them is really handle configuration. The steel formula is the same. The forging process is the same. So we have four different handles here to choose from. And I'm going to go by price point and kind of explain the differences in price points and why they're that way. Here we have the Grand Prix 2 line. It's a molded handle. It's kind of pebbly, so that if your hand gets wet, it kind of sticks in your hand a little bit. Now this is the least expensive. The tang still comes all the way towards the back here. It's a molded handle, so our production in that, it's not a lot of production. It's just a molded, fitted handle onto the tang of the blade. So that's the Grand Prix 2. Next, and this is my favorite line, this is what I grew up using, using in the restaurant for years and years, is the classic line. So it's still a fully forged knife, and it's up in price a little bit from that. And where that price, the reason why it's a little bit more expensive, if you look at the scales, the black part of the handle here is the scales. You'll see the tang runs all the way through. The scales have been cut on this and this to fit into this bolster area here, and then straight all the way down there. So there's just a little bit more production, and there's a couple cuts there. Okay, so that's the classic line. Classic Icon line, and that's a line that a lot of the younger chefs seem to be gravitating to. It's a great line. It's got a nice hand feel. It's kind of an ergonomic design, where this is, for some people, especially it seems like the younger people, a little bit clunky. They don't really like the hand feel. To me, it feels great. Probably from just years of holding it. So this one's ergonomically designed. It's double bolster. We have a bolster here and a bolster here, so that's more production. And to fit in between those bolsters, we have to cut the scales at the top and the bottom, which is more production. So the forging process is the same, the steel is the same, it's just the handles are different, and the handles are going to feel different in your hand. Now this line right here, the Epicure line, it's a new line for us. What I really like about this is this belly in the handle here. First, the handle itself is made out of a wood composite. It's the same thing they use to make outdoor skateboard parks. So you think Texas sun, Minnesota winter, kids beating on them all day. This thing is tough as nails. It's going to last forever. Next is, if you look at this, it's got this little belly here. What that does is it kind of pulls your hand up into that pinch grip. It really kind of invites that. Also, we've ground this down around here so it's thinner, so it really fits in your hand nice. And another difference on this is we've changed the blade shape on the chef knife. It's a little steeper here at the tip, so it gets you into that low rock chop a lot faster, and that's the chop you're going to be using for most things. And because it's so steep right here, it actually gives you a little bit wider surface area that you're going to use to do your cutting. What that allows you to do is do more product at a time. So instead of doing 4 pieces of celery, you can go up to 6 pieces of celery and kind of pound through that all at once because you have that greater surface area. So that's the Epicure line, and that's going to be a little bit higher price point than the other lines. So really, you have to get them in your hands. You have to try them and see what fits for you. But if you're buying blind, I would recommend the classic line, but really, I think you should get out there, hold them, try them, see what fits best for you.